Hi, my name is Dish, and I will be talking to you about how to start a business, how to do a business plan, and how to keep tracking your business. Let's go. If we think of a business, it's simply selling to someone something in order to make money. In practice, we need to ask ourselves the following questions. Who are we selling to? How can we find them? And how much does it cost actually to reach out to them? What are we selling to them, and how much does it cost us to make it? And finally, how many products should I sell to them? And how many actually I can produce? How my costs are, and how the costs changes when I sell more of my products. Now let's have an example. Assume I'm a bakery. I need to know the people that come to my shop, and I need to know how to target them. I need as well to know what baked products I will sell to them. Is it just bread, or maybe I sell bread and cakes? Or maybe I just sell sweet products? Finally, I need to know how much each of these products will cost me. Sometimes it's cheaper to bake 10 cakes at once than baking one by one. Answering all these questions will result into what we call a business plan. Sounds like too many questions to answer though, right? That's why I want to introduce you to the lean business model approach. This will help us to answer all these questions. It will help us as well summarize our assumptions, present our ideas, and as well track our development. All of that while we are building our business. Any business needs to solve a problem or satisfy a need. A bakery solves the problem of hunger. A hairdresser or a barber solves the problem of a messy hair, or basically answers the need of looking good. We start by simply stating what problem we will be solving, taking into consideration our customers, since it's their problem at the end. Yet, we can find ourselves stuck here. There are many problems and things to sell, right? That's why we need to first think small. Think of a problem you are aware of around you. Then we try to put our customers into groups, or what we call segments. For a bakery, that could be people living in a certain region or a city next to us. From there, we try to find our fans, those who will buy our products first. Maybe those living in a suburb that has no bakery or no hairdresser in that sense. Or those who go to school nearby us. And we need to find what is their current alternatives as well. Where do they fix their hair now? Or where do they buy baked products if they don't have any bakery? Sometimes they might not even have any alternative, and their need is actually more of a problem we are trying to solve. It is very important that we focus on those from now on, as it's quite easy to think broad while building a business. In reality, you can sell everything to everyone. The way to avoid being too broad is basically using the approach we just discussed. Once we have our customers and their needs in place, we move to finding the unique way we will be serving them, or basically solving their problems. That's not the service we will be offering to them, but more what makes that service or product different than their current alternative. As for the solution itself, simply it's what in our product solves the problem. Bread can solve hunger. Nice hair can solve a messy look. While this sounds simple, it's actually very important to define before moving forward. And finally, for that section, let's figure out how to define our channels. It's basically how we can reach out to this group of people to deliver to them our products. Is it through an online store, or maybe we have a physical shop? Do we send them the products partnering with someone else? Maybe it's a transport company that can help us deliver these products to them. That's basically the channels. Now let's practice together answering all these questions. Let's assume we found out that school teachers have a difficulty buying bread while they are at work. And by the time they finish, the bread is already sold out. Let's look at a smaller group. Instead of thinking of all school teachers, let's think of 2 or 3 schools around us. To help you think of defining your early adopters, let's think of maybe 1,000 persons that we can reach out to sell our products. Or it can be 10 companies if we will be selling directly to the companies. For example, selling to the schools themselves instead of to the teachers. See, now we know our fans, our early adopters. school teachers from schools around us. And we know as well their problem. They have no time to bake with their morning jobs and no chance to buy after their job. What's unique in our product then? We can deliver the bakery products right at the school. And the solution is that we will bake the food at night and deliver it in the morning. Notice how the value proposition answered what is unique value in our product that answers the problem. And of course, it's the problem of the early adopters. And how basically our solution made that unique value possible. Finally, we decide to spread flyers around at the school and maybe make a Facebook page and ask people around to spread the word that, hey, a new bakery is in town. These are the channels. Hey, now we are done with most of our business plan. Let's move forward. Remember that business is selling to someone, school teachers in this example, something, baked products, to make money, right? Now we know the someone and the something. How to make money then? Simply, we need to sell our products with more than it costs us. That's to be able to make money. For that, we need to know our revenue stream. Like a river stream, our revenue should flow constantly, or we will have a problem of running out of money. So we just define the prices for our service or products. We can sell them one by one, or maybe a subscription model where we ask teachers to pay every month or week a fixed amount of money, and we deliver a fixed amount of products or bread loaves in that sense. Then we need to figure out the costs. There are usually two types. Either it's fixed cost, where we pay a fixed amount every month irrespective to our production. So that's like our rent. And it could be a variable cost. So that's a cost that varies with our production and depending on the demand. So the more we sell bread, the more water and flour we will be consuming, right? And the more electricity we'll be paying. Now back to our baking shop. Costs could be flour, cream, electricity, fruits, and our rent. And remember that salaries are as well costs, so think of those. And our revenue and how we make money will be by selling bread and cakes. As for our pricing model, how about that? Pay $10 and get 20 bread loaves per month, or pay $20 and get 50 bread loaves per month. And for cakes, we offer 2 toppings for the same price of each, so $2.50 for each topping. So a mango strawberry cake could cost maybe $5. Great, we are actually almost done and ready to start our business. Remember though, we mentioned that the model can be used to track your progress. For that, we need to define certain numbers that we need to keep an eye on and keep following to know if we are going as planned. And these are called key metrics. That can be the number of customers that comes to our shop, or how many products we sell, or how many new customers we get, or how many customers come back after they bought the first time. We can choose these numbers depending on our business, so it can differ from one business to another. By the way, these numbers or metrics, they don't have to be money or directly linked to your revenue. It can even be how many likes you have on your Facebook page, so don't just think that it has to be money. We are then left with one challenge. What if someone else makes exactly the same idea we are making? Same hairdresser or same baking shop just right next to us. That's why we need to have a final brick in our business plan, and that's called the unfair advantage. Simply, it's what makes it hard to copy our business. That could be a channel that we have and no one else have, like an exclusive partnership that give us, for example, access to certain customers. Or it could be how we make our cakes for a low cost, and we sell them in that sense with a competitive price. But remember, it's not just about having low costs. It could be a premium service as well for an affordable price. We are done here, ready to start our business and make money out of it. As a quick recap, we learned how to find our fans and early adopters, how to define their problem and how we can solve it, how as well to find the unique way we are going to serve them compared to other competitors. We as well got to know what things in our product that will provide these values to them. We then figured out how we can reach out to them by defining our channels. And as well, we have some numbers to follow the costs and revenue. and as well what makes it hard for the competition to copy our business. Finally, we know what numbers to keep an eye on to make sure we are in the right direction and the business is running as planned. Remember, a business is a cycle. It's not a one-time thing. So keep revising your model and updating it if you feel like you can improve any of the points we just summarized. Thanks for listening, and I hope you enjoyed this session. Bye.